It's September, it's new autumn winter, it's gotta be Zara! Come on ladies, I can't bloody wait. Oh my God, I can't wait, and I nearly hit my head on the door. Jesus Christ, the desperation that was, sorry, Louise just can't stop laughing. Starting always for me, when I come into a store, I scan and I look and I think, what about color? And I get drawn to color, and then I check the cut. The color and cut have got to be right, ladies, otherwise we got to leave it alone, because that's how we make mistakes. And if you're going to buy in the high street, I feel there's a responsibility to buy things that are going to be best friends in your cupboard for years. So that's the aim here. Okay, so I'm going to start with some potential best friends. These, to me, none of them are going to be best friends, okay? Because it's not my look. That might, if I sort of lived in the mountains sometimes, I don't know if you've seen my Scottish film, I love a check, but certain occasions. Maybe the flared jean might be great, actually very soft fabric, quite a nice jean. Actually, that's a very nice jean, so that would be good. Jacket here, it's a little bit thin, not good enough. Here, mishmash. Another, Louise, who's behind the camera today, and we love a Zara jeans blouse, I would call it. It's not a jean shirt, there's some extra detail, but you've seen me wear endless variations of this. And that's something that I will have for years in my wardrobe. And if you're narrow-shouldered, that's so good for broadening your shoulder. And if you've got big boobs, it's going to be a little bit of a shelf over your boobs. So I'd say only up to a sort of 38D or C. Otherwise, don't go there. Okay, we've got, always have these. I have this actually from earlier in the summer, they brought it out. But broader onglet blouses, you see me wear a lot on my lives, and I get them from M. Chloe and I did one for Friday Twinning, and Zara then made their version. It's not as good quality as the M because it's a difference of, £120 versus, probably this is £39 or something, but so pretty and soft. And that transitional time when you want it still to be summer, I think it's a time you can wear broderie anglaise. It's not just for the first signs of summer and through the summer. It just gives a softness as a fabric, around your face. That, just not my color, couldn't go there. That print probably too big for me. When you're looking at prints, you've got to be able to carry off a print. So if you know that when you put on prints a lot, they seem to wear you, and what I mean by that is you see the print before you see your face, then don't. So if you put it up to yourself in the mirror and you think, I just see the dress before me, don't go there. But if you have, it's a mixture of shape, character and coloring that allows women to wear bigger prints. All those three together. Jeans jacket with, that is a trend. Fringing is the trend this season. I tend to avoid trends unless it's something so mad and out there that I think, yes, I'll do it. Oh, this bag. Do you remember? I had it in Scotland. Such a sweet bag. I think it's £49, yes. Suede, beautiful olive green. So nice if you want that kind of subtle winter bag, and it actually fits a lot. I love that bag. I was so happy I found it. This dress, you're going to see very soon. If not, when are you seeing it? I don't know. But this is just a really cool dress, and Chloe and I done it Friday Twinning. I wear it forward, she wears it forwards, but I wear it very differently from Chloe. But so good, the shape. And it's not cut on, although the fabric is cut on the bias, and the way you tell that is there's a sort of scallop bottom. Because it has this draping, it just gives you an emphasis of an hourglass figure. So for Chloe's hourglass, it worked really well, and I wore it with a winched-in belt, and I felt hourglassy, and that was nice. Wouldn't go there. I wouldn't go there. A ton of faux leather this season. I mean, just so much. And I think when you look at faux leather, you just want to feel, are you a pig in a sweatbox? And will it make you feel like you're a pig in a sweatbox? And is the finish good? So look at the kind of stitching. I think, is that good finish? The buttons. So the buttons are good. The stitching's okay. For me, it's the color. This color is too much. I can't. It's like diarrhea brown, nearly. But some skin tones, this is a great color. On me, it's terrible. It's just too warm. But if you're caramel, or if you're a black skin with a warm undertone, actually, this is a beautiful color on you. It's like the equivalent of my sort of taupe when I want to do a nudie shade. So kind of love it. Okay, lots and lots of jeans. I'm not going to go into jeans today. It's about the special pieces. The concept of the sort of check blazer is very strong this season, and they're going to have lots of them. Double-breasted, not much curve here, So if you are somebody who loves that look, I would always, if the arm can take it, and this arm actually doesn't have much stretch, I'd always, like, if you're kind of young, cool, hip, broad shoulder, coat hanger girl, size it up. And if you are curvy and still want that look, do it with high-waisted jeans and size it down and don't do up the double-breastedness. Then it will look cool. That's just not what I'm talking about. But oh, this is interesting. Little, you know, that kind of, a lot of us are into relaxed dressing at home. But there's something I quite like about that as a co-ord when you want to be really cozy, but you might have friends around for supper, 5 friends around for supper. There's something quite nice about it. I might look at it actually for Chloe and I, for twinning, but there's something appealing. When I look at fabrics, I always look at whether that feels to me like a fabric that will last well or will it fade with washing. And I don't know yet what that fabric will do. It's a sort of silky poly or silky viscose. But the idea of it's very nice with some long dangling necklaces and a white trainer. That's how I'd wear it. Okay, Lurex. I'm a sucker for Lurex. I kind of wished, I mean, there it is as an ensemble. So it's a Lurex dress with a cardi. Something I absolutely do love about that cardigan. I love the balloon shape. And if you have very big boobs, this cardigan is actually magnificent if you want to make them look smaller, because it will give you the nipped-in waist and hourglass deserves. And most women with very big boobs are hourglass shapes. It's a deep V, so it's not cutting your boobs. And the balloon sleeve, the volume is down here. So if you're somebody who's like, oh, very conscious of your larger boob, it will make them look smaller because people will be drawn to the beauty of the sleeve. So that can be kind of fabulous for an hourglass. Okay, moving on. More checks here. That to me is just such a perfect shirt. It's that Edwardian feel of the leg of mutton sleeve. Just, there's a little bit of padding here. They're introducing shoulder pads back into High Street, and I'm being narrow on the top and slightly broader on the bottom, even though I'm tall. I love this because it just gives every woman coat hanger shoulders. And even if you're broad-shouldered, in a way, your shoulder has room to come out, but it makes it look narrower. So it's sort of good for everyone, this shape. I love, love, love that. I want to get that. Okay. Oh my God, it's like so nice, but this fabric, I know, I can just feel it and pick it up, and I know I'm going to sweat in it. The weight is really pretty. For me, this neckline is a dodgy one because I have a very long neck, so it sits in the middle, and I like something that's right up here or down there. Do you know, I always tuck in at the top of my shirt sometimes, or blouses like this, to give a cleaner neckline. Okay. Another of that jacket again. You know, we can all do a leopard dress, but that to me is not a wowzer leopard dress. Yeah, not special. We want special, don't we? That's the purpose here. This is special. These are both special. I mean, I can't tell you how much I love this dress. I've done it for Friday twinning for Chloe, so look out for it. It's such an amazingly wide waistband, and you can wear it so many ways. So I can wear it, or I think Chloe in this instance, just wore it open, like an overpiece, so white shirt underneath, high-waisted black trousers. If you followed my closet confessions, and if you haven't yet, do look at them, because that's every week a whole subject in a wardrobe. Always try and wear something like this if you wear it open with a high-waisted trouser, because you want the waistband of the trouser to sit the same place as the waistband of the dress, because it will really elongate your legs. Whereas if you wear it with a hipster, the disproportion stops the flow. I wore it with a shirt underneath and I winched it in and trousers, but it's so flattering, and this is flattering on every body shape. Love it. I just got this. I haven't tried it yet. I like the fabric. I like the balloon sleeve. I thought it was a very nice layering piece. Black trousers, black jacket, necklace. So much, Louise. I just don't know. I'm gonna run out of breath. Okay. Oh, Lord. Kind of love that. I kind of love that. The only issue I have is that this is literally your money pouch. No way will it fit your phone. I don't know. Excuse me. No, it's pleather, £25. It wouldn't be leather, but kind of cool. Here, I saw these online. I wasn't sure. This is the culotte that we all love, and it's in pleather. But the colour of that is such a good brown. That's the difference between the slight poo brown that we looked at earlier. But that's a fantastic colour brown. So I love those, and I think I'm going to have to go back and get them. Nice dress. This is a shape they have done in about 8 different things, because I've got a leather one in black and a leather one in blue I'm trying right now that I ordered online. But the shape is very nice because it sort of sits in the base of your back. You can wear it open with something underneath or wear it closed. If you're blonde, peaches and creamy, these colours are beautiful. If you're olive, they can slightly wash you out sometimes, but I still think it's a very good shape. Going to ignore that. I got this skirt and I love the colour, it's beautiful, but the reason I sent it back is it has 1 seam, 2 seam, 3 seam, 4 seam. I didn't want the seam at the front of the skirt, it bugged me, so I didn't go there. But beautiful colour. That's the thing where it's like, you love the colour, but is the shape right for you? And you know, you've always got to say, the colour and the shape have to work, otherwise put it back. Camel coat, every season they do a camel coat, and they now are doing it with, by the way, I always have to say this at some stage, I love Zara. I have no commercial relationship with them. The only thing is they let me come in 10 minutes for everyone else to film this. That's it. But they do this wool, and when I buy the coats, the wool coats, I try and buy the ones which have this on it, which is just a manufacturer, I think, in Italy. But it just shows it's a nice fabric. So if you want a classic coat, they're good. They are 119. They used to be 89. It just shows the cost of things is going up. There's another coat here, come along. This is something, I only know this because when we were being let in, the woman at Zara said to me, we're doing these sort of more handmade coats. Handmade? 129. But that lovely little catching the hem detail. You know, if you want to kind of emulate Max Mara and you can't afford Max Mara, that to me is a take on a Max Mara coat. Okay. Ooh, let me see what I think of that. You know, I'm asked a lot, is there, you know, Trinny, you never do little cardigans, and are they, why don't you? And I think little cardigans are profoundly brilliant on hourglass figures and curvy ladies, because you can undo them, you can show your waist, use it, show your waist, get it fitted, show a slim arm, and have a dress underneath, and feel you've got a little bit of protection from back fat or sleeveless dresses. And I love the way they've evened them up with a little bit of a Diamante button, and I think it comes in white and in black. And it's like a waffle fabric, like a waffle stretchy wool. But nice idea. You know, I'm very drawn to a print. That's a very similar shape to the dress we saw over there in the taupe. And I think the colours, you know, it's my favourite colour. So I just come to it. And this print, when I put this print up, compared to the print we saw at the end of the other side at the beginning of the show, I know this print suits me better because the colours are right and the print is small enough. Because I sort of learnt over the years, I suit an asymmetrical print more than a floral print. So I adore that. And I could wear it open or closed. And I like the button detail, look. These little things make things look more expensive. Black and white dress, fine. I'm not one, you know, if you're petite, this sleeve length is fantastic because you can kind of have it at bracelet sleeve. Otherwise, I push them up, and this length sleeve I know would go above my elbow, and therefore I know I'd look too tall for it. So knowing that is my scanning process of saying, leave the dress alone. I like the print, but I look at the sleeve and I think that will not work on my arm and the height of my body. I just got this. I tried it on before I came here. I was going to wear this today. I think I love the ruching. I love the femininity. I think, Louise, would you like that? It's just so pretty. But I tried it on with this outfit and it just didn't work. So I got to think how I'll wear it and whether or not I'll keep it or I'll not keep it. But it was just pretty and joyous. I tried the medium and it was fitted, so it really sizes down. I don't know. Do we want a cropped sequin? I'm not sure. I know for me that's just going to cling on my knee and thigh. I kind of wish it was a wide crop. If you've got super skinny legs, I'll tell you how I think it looks good. If you've got super skinny legs and you're petite, so it will nearly come to your ankle, but you don't like your knees. Kind of cool to have a dress and this pokes out the end. But otherwise, I think the length is, I'm not sure about the length. This shirt, I got it for clear knife for Trinny. I just thought it could be like a very expensive shirt. I love this incredibly long sleeve, because if you have a short coat and you have something popping out the end, it makes it look so much more expensive. It does also size down. I tried the medium and it's quite fitted, but there's something Yohji Yamamoto-y, something about it that feels Japanese and cool. No, not seeing anything there. Those black culotte trousers, you know, I stopped wearing them, but they're still, I've put so many women from the Takeover show. If you're watching this on YouTube, do go if you want inspiration for what to wear. Our series, the Takeover show, and we've done 3 series. Each week we take a different woman of heights. We've had 3 women below 5 foot. And I'm asked so often, can I do cropped if I'm petite? And these trousers on 5 foot women are full length, and it's the concept of a wide leg trouser that you don't have to take up. So they're brilliant for that. But do look at those shows if you want to know information that's pertinent to yourself, because I think I've done every age, body shape, and height. Oh, I got this. I haven't tried it yet, but I'm a sucker for the Prada inspired from about 3 years ago, little plumes. I hope they're fake plumes on the end of a shirt. And the only thing I wasn't sure about was this sort of neckline that my mum would wear when she was 50, which is different from what I do at 50. But I thought, can I do something with that? I love the kind of grey, slightly watermarked fabric. It's £89, so I am going to say if you're vegan, I wouldn't get this, because I think they are, I don't know what they are. We'll have to check on the website. There's that shirt again. If you're somebody who can wear print, you know, fab print. So if you are caramel or cool black skin tone and you've got a curvy figure and you feel loud and proud and fabulous, that's what I like to see these prints on. Just that, if you feel very quiet and petite and sort of a thinner face, it's like, I always feel prints this joyously loud need great bone structure as well. You need big cheekbones, you know, features that are strong. If you have very petite features, you will be lost in both the color and that print. Oh look, they've got pleather lilac trousers here. I mean, the pleather is just pleathering. This is like, I'd love to be able to do this, but I think this kind of, I've just left school, but I'm doing that sort of pretty, I think of lovely Japanese schoolgirl uniform, you know, that's the look. It's that femininity with a stripe. But it does suit this, I would wear this shape shirt collar if it was really sharp and white. Whereas you maybe, would you wear this, Louise?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, you would. I think you would. Louise behind the camera will show you. And Louise would wear it. Look, there she is. Louise could definitely wear it. Just in case you haven't met Louise yet, there she is. Lovely, in a lovely mask that Molly, a lady who works for us, her mother made. So cool. All right, there we go. So yes, I think it's for you, Louise. It's not for me. Oh, sorry, let me put it back in the right place. Okay, this is a take on their black jacket that I've had for a few seasons, but this one has no stretch in it. And the shorter ones I had with the one button, they had the stretch. I love them because I put them in lots of women who were sort of size 16, 18, and I put them in the XL or XXL, and they could wear a black jacket. This doesn't have stretch, and this is more a man's tuxedo. But it's nice. This is not too shiny. When you're looking for a man's tuxedo, this shouldn't look too shiny. That's the way it will most look like a beautiful real satin. So quite nice. Quite nice. Okay. They've got all our jumpers here. Lots of colours now. These are the cardies, but usually they have the jumpers also. Every season they have the jumper, the cardie, and the V-neck. And, you know, we've got blush, we've got sort of ecru, black, and grey. Okay. Ooh, something I love about this. I can see you in this as well, Louise. This is like that throw-on dress. Wear it with chunky black boots and your coat. You know, when you're doing that, I'm very into lovely soft dress with a big overcoat. I love that look, and a chunky boot. It was very strong last year, and I always come to trends rather late, but I think that's just so simple and easy, and it's £49. And I really like the way that they've put the stretch, so it's like half jumper and half shirt. In fact, I want to get that. I mustn't forget. Will you remind me, Louise? I'm not going to forget that. And look, here it is. And here it is on the mannequin. Yeah. I don't know if that lets it down, but I think, you know, I think it'd still be good because you're going to get the fit here. Do you see it's slightly asymmetrical? There's a slit. What I tend to do when these dresses, I think, okay, that's been made for somebody younger than me, I'll just sew down the slit. I can still walk because there's wide enough length there, but sometimes we look at something and think, oh, it's perfect. We see the slit and we go, oh no. But if you look carefully, there's some fabric that kind of goes over it a bit. You could just sew that down. It'd be so easy. So easy. Okay, so I might get that. I've got to remember this. Now, I've got both of these at home. They came yesterday. I tried this on. I was going to wear this today, and I just thought, you know, I remember too much when I did the show what not to wear. You know, Susanna and I would always say, you know, a sort of a pig in a sandwich box. It was like the sweatiness you get from fake leather. But if you wear fake leather in winter, you won't. I think I love the colour. I tried it with jeans underneath. On its own, it's too short for me. I just don't know. And the black could be really super cool because the shape is interesting. It's like all the three dresses we've seen, there's that ruching, and then at the back there's that, and it actually goes into the small of your back and makes for a good shape. So, hang on. Oh, okay. Oh my God, this is like so, this is so for me. This is so for me. Navy trousers, this is so for me. With a navy shirt, co-ord. Midnight navy. I mean, that is like a no-brainer. I know this sounds really weird, but if I'm flying and I want to be chic, I'll do that with an overcoat. I love that. I love that so much. I want to start picking stuff up, Louise, but I can't. Okay. Recycle cashmere. Join Life. I think it's something, you know, that they're into having that purposefulness. It's nice cashmere. I don't know how it's going to ball. I'm just seeing, sometimes when jumpers come out, you can look and get a feel of how fluffy they are and whether they're going to ball or not. That colour is to die for, but I don't know if, you know, I'm already feeling the fluffiness coming off the cashmere, but the colour is to die for. Grey, beige, and that colour. Might, and it's, how much are they? 95. Okay. I'm just ignoring all of this because it's like TRF, and I'm just, you know, if you're a young girl wanting that sort of throwaway fashion, this is where it sits. But it's something I don't want Lila to do so much because I feel this part of the store are things that are made at a very competitive price, and I don't think they always look, you know, I prefer Zara Woman, to be honest. And, you know, just for a look, like that, for a look, you know, it's like how you get a look. And just wearing that, you'd feel cool, and it's not going to be expensive. It's £29. But I just don't want to have any more of that in my wardrobe. This, on the other hand, there's something I do like about it. Sometimes these things are difficult to wear because you think I'm going to somehow, you know, layer it. And because of the colour, I'd probably only layer it over jeans. I might layer it over these jeans. But if I want that floppy, floaty moment, I could do that layering. Actually, the construction is quite clever because I've got that full shirt here, and then I can just flop here. I just wish it had pockets because it's the kind of piece where I want to put my hand in my pocket. But the colour's so pretty. Love it. Okay, nearly there. Let's race down here and just look at the other end. Oh, sorry. Oh, trainers with a little extra bit. They're in cream, so if you like cream, that's kind of a good little trainer. Lots of co-ord here. If I'm passing things you want me to look at, sorry, but we're on a mission, Louise and I. This is kind of lovely. You know, we saw one on the outside the room, which was in the check. But I think that colour, can I see you in this, Louise, with a t-shirt underneath?
Yeah.
Like on a weekend, you know, it's like that when when it's not rainy and you want that kind of warm shirt that's a jacket that isn't a jacket. That's fab. That's an extra small, so it's very oversized, but just like weekend apparel, like that idea. White coat, don't know if I'll be buying white coats now. Cream, I'm not drawn to cream, so I just immediately scan away from it. It's that thing, if this isn't my color, scan away from it. This is my color, that Violetta, which I love. I didn't see this before. This is Zara Basic, I think. Just Zara. If I look at this, I have to always think, where will it come to? So I push it up my crotch, and I think, is that going to be too short to be my sort of ankle length that doesn't cut off my legs? And then the jacket's too short, it wouldn't work on me. I think this is a great little suit if you want some color this winter. You know, and I would wear that with like navy socks and a trainer, and then a white shirt or a yellow shirt. I wouldn't wear it with black because you'll kill the beauty of this sort of bougainvillea color. I just love the color, I think, and if you don't have much color in your winter wardrobe, you know, even that little blazer over a pair of jeans, you'll feel you've got some color. But try and coordinate it with, you know, like would I do a layering moment of the same color and have that with that over a trouser. You know, I think then you bring the richness of the color to it. Whereas if I did it with black underneath, it just, do you see it sort of cheapens the jacket? Can you see that? And then with that color, just brings that beautiful journey of the color out more. That's kind of petite ladies, really lovely. Now a lot of women say, I love red, but I wear it with black. And I would say, what else could you wear this with? Okay, so you could wear this with white. You could wear this with orange. You could wear this with pink. You could wear this with gold. But it's a very pretty shaped jacket, that. Lovely shape. I'd always put a petite woman in that shape jacket. Plain little velvet belt to winch you in, very nice. That's quite nice too, just if you want something around a dress, but not much. Especially if you want to be winched in, but you don't want it to cut off your body. You know, if you're short-bodied and long-legged, belts can sometimes cut off your body and you go from boobs to waist, or boobs to hips nearly. So that still allows you to see behind, you know, and doesn't break the flow, but it gives you the winched inness. Here again, look, lumberjacks rule. Lila loves these. Not exactly this one. She'll probably, if she ever watched this, she'll go, are you kidding, mummy? But there are moments in her life where she's loved these. Let me say that correctly. Some of the cords here are very short-waisted, so you need some layering pieces underneath. And I think that's a heavenly print. And this is in Zara Basic, I think. No, it's Zara, £25. But I like those. This is quite short-waisted, so you have to think how you do it. Anyway, food for thought. Wouldn't go there, that's just too, you know, still too summery. Even though we're September, but this, then you find a little treasure. So this is rayon, okay? And the sleeve, because now we're in Zara, but at this part of the room, that sleeve would be full length on me only here. So that would not be at my wrist. It's going to be here. But how you can update like a round-necked, boring shift dress. Put this underneath it with that sharp pointed collar, which is very strong this season, and that long cuff coming out. You've got an old boring blazer. You always wear a shirt open, it looks crumpled. You buy this, 25 quid, and you do it up, and you just have that sharpness back to your look. So if you're feeling your clothes are tired and frumpy, a simple thing like a cool white shirt with a detail of the season, and this is ecru, by the way, not white, is very good. So I do actually love that shape, great shape. This is always an area I get lost in, but I have bought, you know, they've got so many sweatpants this season. I haven't bought these ones because I don't like them with the thing on the bottom, and this fabric's really cheap. I bought for Lila for school. I bought one of these in three of them for her to go back to school, and they're £19, I think, £17. no pockets, but just, you know, cozy. If you've got a teenage daughter, you know, she loved them. Those are very pretty. I've got to say, those are lovely, those earrings. I don't know if they're broken or not, because I desperately want them. They do these every season in all different colours. Those to me aren't fun enough. They're just like, I think with earrings, you either go beautiful, petite, or you go loud and proud. When you look at earrings, you want to look at shapes. I have a very long neck, so I like things like this. I sometimes feel that the shape of earrings should echo the shape you are as a woman. So, you know, if you are curvy, I quite like a round earring instead of a long earring. And if you wear belt buckles as well, I like the belt buckle to emulate the shape. So if I have a round belt buckle, I generally look for a round earring, and if I have an oblong belt buckle, I'll use that earring. So that's another way to look at it, either by your shape or be led by, if you're wearing a belt, that connection of those two things. I just did see here some, if you are a dog lover, I mean, if you're a Dalmatian lover, you're going to be given this in 3 seconds. But I mean, there's something about this. What do you think, Louise?
So cute.
It's just so cute. It's so cute. It's just like the dog thing. They did something a few years ago, which wasn't a dog, but it was something different. Well, if you're an elephant lover, you know, they do cater to animal lovers here in the weirdest way. I find that adorable. Okay, animal is that? That's another dog lover there. If you can't do the full Dalmatian, just do a bit of a, what is he? Oh, there's lots of them on there. Look,
Frenchie.
There's a Frenchie, there's a Dalmatian. You will probably find your dog. I think that's it. And I hope it gave you a really good, just quick what's around. But there are good things around. I think August was really dead and there was nothing, and now finally things are coming in. But the most important thing I find shopping in any store, any high street store, is if you're going to come into the store, you want to scan really well. You want to think, remember these things. Remember, it's got to be the right color and the right shape, otherwise leave it behind, because otherwise that's how we build up mountains of clothes that go nowhere. And sometimes when something is not expensive enough to feel you've got to take it back today, you know, we leave it in the back of our wardrobe and then it's out at the time by which we can send it back, and then the tag is still on there and then we feel guilty, you know, and that whole cycle can start. And I think many women, we can all, I don't know if you've done that, Louise.
Yes.
I think we can all identify with that feeling. So, you know, one of the Trinny tribe said to me, Trinny, I always think, do I wear it 20 times? And I do think that. I think, would I wear it 20 times? That's a minimum you should be wearing something. But also, what good friends can I find in my wardrobe that it can go with? Who's going to make it feel at home in my wardrobe already? Because if I get it home and I need to find yet more new friends to make my new friend feel at home, I've bought the wrong thing. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Catch up soon. Bye.